What is up, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the blue and neon yellow joycons. It's interesting, these are blue and neon yellow, which means the blue isn't actually neon. So yeah, let's take a look. There's our neon yellow, which is really neon yellow, and our blue, which is pretty dark. This is a dark blue right here. I can see why it's not neon, because it's simply not neon. In the box we got nothing else but obviously these grips. And like I said in a previous video, I personally don't use these very much. I don't know about you, maybe if you're playing horizontally you might find use for them, but for the most part I usually just leave them sitting. Even when I do play horizontally, actually, I don't mind pressing in on the little L and R buttons without the grips. I don't mind doing it that way. But hey, everybody does their own thing. So, let's take a look at the color scheme and see how these look. This is actually a really nice neon yellow. It's almost like a highlighter, if I had to describe it. It looks like the same color you'd get out of your average highlighter that you use on paper. They're all nice and fuzzy feeling, real nice. So, one of the main reasons you'd want to collect Joy-Cons is obviously if you're a collector, you just like to have them all, or maybe you're having Joy-Con drift. Look at that. That is a pretty solid blue right there. There's nothing neon about that, that's just blue. It's like a dark blue, like a midnight blue. They actually look really nice. I wonder if it would look nice. You can see the difference here between the stock neon blue and the dark blue. I'm gonna call it midnight blue, but that's not what it's officially called. That's not too bad looking, actually. But yeah, for the most part, if your Joy-Cons are drifting, it'd be a good idea to pick up a new pair of Joy-Cons. If they're worn out, in general, they're just downright worn out, and they're not really doing it for you anymore, then that's a good reason. But yeah, this is what they look like. You can compare them here to the neon purple and neon orange Joy-Cons, so you can kind of get an idea of what you think of the color schemes. It's actually pretty interesting looking. Maybe you can do some different pairings. Maybe if you put the neon orange from a different set with this midnight blue, and then the neon yellow and the purple, you can see the different looks and designs there. That's not so bad. And if you have the original color Joy-Cons, you can even do more pairs. So it's quite a bit that you can do there. Maybe the neon red with the midnight blue. That would look pretty nice on a Switch. So there's definitely a lot of combos that you can make with all these different Joy-Cons. I think a nice combo would be these two here. You got the neon orange and the neon blue. These two look nice together. Or you can do neon orange and midnight blue, which are from different sets. These don't come as a pair. Actually, yeah, these don't come as a pair. You can even do, like, if you want to keep it like a darker themes, you can do the regular gray Joy-Cons with the midnight blue, which I think looks pretty decent. Or you can, let's try out maybe there's all sorts. Neon red and the gray Joy-Cons, or the gray Joy-Cons and the neon orange. So just let me know in the comments some of the different Joy-Con sets that you would prefer on your Nintendo Switch. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. It's free to do, and it really helps out the channel. I'd appreciate that. So yeah, there's some of the different pairs, but why don't we get started by pairing the Nintendo Switch to the new Joy-Cons that we just picked up, which is the midnight blue and the neon yellow. So we'll grab our Nintendo Switch and we'll slip them. These haven't been paired before. One way to check whenever you pick up new Joy-Cons, just press the button, eh? Like, even if the person had returned the Joy-Cons previously, the person maybe had them for a day or two and returned them, these lights will illuminate even if they disconnected it on their Nintendo Switch. Even if they went on their Switch and disconnected it in the controller settings, they will still illuminate. They won't pair to it, but they'll illuminate. But as long as they don't, you know that you truly got a brand new pair and that nobody has returned them before. So this is definitely a brand new pair. And look at that, it really changes the look on this Switch. This Switch was originally rocking the regular gray Joy-Cons, so this is a much better look for it. We'll get our neon yellow. We'll slide that onto, and we'll just power it on. And it should pair it up. And there you go, pair it up in the corner. And we'll just close all this up. So one thing I like to remind everyone to do is whenever you get your brand new Joy-Cons, this one's really dark, you can almost barely see it. It's a nice color scheme, this neon yellow and midnight blue. This is a nice color scheme. You just go into your settings, and it's a good idea to scroll down to your controllers and sensors and update controllers, because more than likely there's an update for these brand new controllers. There you go, we're updating the midnight blues right there. And so it's a really good look. I think this looks really, really slick on the console. We're doing the neon yellow. And in the back side, that's really clean looking. I like that. So yeah, there you have it. Once you've updated your controllers, you should be good to go after that. If you do experience any drift, sometimes they could have like minor drift coming out of the box. Don't be too worried. All you have to do is go into your settings and calibrate the control sticks. Sometimes you'll notice minor drift, but that's not actually a hardware default, or hopefully it's not. And you should be able to adjust that by simply calibrating. In this case, all we're going to do is just see if they are by just simply clicking. And yes, they're brand new, but you never know, right? So in this case, you can see they're good as new. And that's what you would expect. And likewise, if you press in the right trigger, right analog stick, sorry, you'll see it's exactly the same. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think about these Joy-Cons and how they look on the Nintendo Switch. Blue and neon yellow. Or do you think a better color scheme is possibly the neon purple and neon orange color scheme? You guys can see there. And let me know which ones you guys think are the better looking pair. Personally, I'm kind of leaning towards this pair here, although I kind of wish that they would make a darker theme for both of them, where you can have maybe this neon purple with this midnight blue color on the same set, so it's not always a highlighted color on the right side. I wish I would do both sides dark. That would be kind of interesting. But one thing I want to show you guys before I let you go real quick is sometimes with Joy-Cons you can end up with a loose pair. And what I mean by that is these gray Joy-Cons here, these were having that issue. I can show you what I'm talking about. This was the original look for this Nintendo Switch. It was bought like this, and it's clean, but it's kind of a dull look. If you look here, it kind of presses up. You see? And that gets really frustrating, especially for me. Like, I'll show you again, when you press it up, it goes up just that little bit, and it's no longer even there. That's frustrating. So if you do get a new pair of Joy-Cons, that does correct that problem. Don't think that that's a fault with your Switch itself or with the tablet portion, because it's not. That's actually in the Joy-Cons. So replacing your Joy-Cons with a new fresh pair will solve that problem for you. But that was our look at the blue and neon yellow Joy-Cons for the Nintendo Switch. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys prefer this color scheme, or if you guys prefer the neon purple and neon orange color scheme. I'm curious what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your day.